Welcome back to ruralvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith, and I've got a property for you today. This one is in Navajo County, Arizona. It's 39.78 acres, so it's just a hair shy of 40 acres. It is, I think, what I call a unique one. I've been trying to get more unique properties recently, not just flat, normal ones. This one, I think, fits the bill. Let's dive into the computer and take a look at it. So right away, I'm on the computer, ruralvacantland.com, on my website. See if we can pull this map up. This is topography. A lot of people have been asking, Luke, where's the topography maps? I want to see topography maps of these things. So here's a topography map. We got topography. There's the main line here, 6,200. It goes down a couple hundred feet below that, the bottom of the property. The top of the property, I think, is 64 or 6,500 feet. And there is a road at the southern boundary of this property. So it looks like a nice flat area at the south end of the property, looking north over this valley, and the valley drops in. Looks like there's a road down the bottom of the valley as well, but you just have this valley that's lined with bush. I believe it's juniper bush. Let's see if we can dive in there and take a look at it. Taxes are about $200 a year. I'm asking $12,999. It's not on the listing yet. I'm getting that. I'll type that into the listing here as soon as I get off the video. Let's pull it up. I don't think these GPS coordinates are right. I'll update that too. So here, oh yeah, it is. This is just the bottom of the property instead of the top of the property. So here's the property shape. Let's pull up this map. So it's a large rectangle. At the bottom end of the property, there's a road. It's a road. You can drive up to it. This road goes out to town. This is the southern part of Navajo. I'll zoom out and show you where we're at. Taylor and Snowflake are over here. This is Navajo County. This is in Arizona. Let me switch to a map. Joseph City, Holbrook, Sun Valley, Snowflake, Show Low, Pine Top. This is where you can get a Home Depot, Walmart, in these towns. Over in the other side of the mountains is Phoenix. So you could take a couple different routes over this way. And from here to Phoenix, I think it's kind of 3.5, maybe 4 hour drive, maybe a half hour out here at the last little bit. But from there to there, it's a couple hours. You can go from Phoenix to here on the weekend, and you can go enjoy some weather in the 6,000 foot elevation level. That's going to be a lot more temperate. It's not going to be as hot in Phoenix in the summer, and it's going to be cooler year round. There's just a lot more temperate climate. Let's get back to the satellite. So this is right at the base of the mountains, and there's a lot more water, a lot more greenery going on in the properties here. Is further up into the mountains, the more so. But this is in the foothills. As you go north, we'll zoom out some more. As you go north up here, as you get towards Sun Valley and Joseph City and up, close to the Navajo Nation, petrified forest along the way, the land gets a lot more open, a lot less stuff seems to grow naturally on the land, and there's a lot less to look at vista-wise, mountain-ish. So you get a lot cheaper land up here than you do down here. So if you go look at 40 acres in Navajo County or Apache County or Coconino County or Yavapai County, all along this range, this is going to be, I think, some of the cheapest foothills of the mountains land. But there's cheaper stuff. What I'm trying to say is there's cheaper stuff out here, more expensive stuff along the foothills. So let's zoom in. This property, it's got the road going up to it. It drops off into the canyon. So I think you could build a place on top and look down into the canyon. You see the little roads going around the area. So I think this is where you'd want to build, and then it starts dropping off, drops off, and down. The topography might be too much to build to get access. I mean, you could probably bulldoze a route in there and make it happen, but generally speaking, I think this part of the property is going to be much more usable, and that gives it its character. That gives it something to stand out from just the normal flat ones. So let's go into 3D, see if I can paint that picture a little bit better. So this would be the bottom of the property, and there's a road coming up the valley down below. And there's the top of the property over here. Let's see if I can get the 3D to show it. I mean, you can see how the wash goes through. And here's the bottom of the property. The top of the property is up here by the road. So I think you got a bunch of room up here before it starts dropping off. But I think you can get a place with a good view. And this, it doesn't look as much topography as I was thinking, but there's still some topography there. So there's the property, top and bottom. It's like a 10-mile drive to go around to get back to the bottom if you wanted to access the property from one side or the other. So here's some Microsoft data. This is the road here in the bottom. And there's the lot lines of the neighboring properties. This one shows more greenery. This must be a different time of year when this picture was taken. And you know, it shows the area. Paseo, Saddle Hill Road, Paseo Drive coming into the canyon, and then you'd be up at the top of the canyon. And you could access it from both sides, I think. But here, I think this paints a better picture. So here's a carve. This would be the kind of the ridge. We kind of do this kind of thing. Maybe you put a house out here at the end, and your driveway, staging, barn, horses, and that kind of stuff over here. And then you're standing up looking over the edge. Maybe put a deck out over the edge. You hit some golf balls off the edge. Then it drops off, it drops off, it drops off some more down into the canyon. You'd throw your tennis ball off the edge, let the dog go get it, and come back, go get him a bunch of exercise. So I pulled up the market, I pulled up LandWatch, I pulled up Navajo County. And Navajo County has what I'm explaining is that it's cheaper in the north. You know, so maybe I should zoom in on Snowflake or Sholo kinds of properties and get rid of the Holbrook and Winslow kinds of properties. But it's a spread. It's not. I think if we look at this whole thing and keep an open mind that a lot of these are in the north. So here's 80 acres. That's financing. 40 acres financing. 40 acres for $6,000. It's Curtis. Curtis is on ruralvacantland.com. So that's my website. He posts on his website too, Shelby Land Deals. So the cheapest 40 acres in the county is posted on ruralvacantland.com. Here's another 40 for $6,000. Here's 40 for $8,000. Looks like this one sold 10,000 for 40. These are all north. These are up north, Holbrook, Joseph City. Here's Snowflake. Look at this. 42 acres, Snowflake, Navajo County, Arizona, 11,700. So this would be cheaper than my 12,999, but there's nothing there on the property. They're just wide open looking. I got some pictures, just plains. So I think this is further north than where my property is. So let's keep looking. $12,000 Snowflake. So this is getting towards the right area. They're trying to get the land into the market of Snowflake. Might be a little bit more bush on this one for $12,000. Maybe not though. Still seems pretty open. It's flat though. I mean, if you want flat property without the topography, here's some cheaper ones that are just flat. I don't see any views. It seems like if there's a view, they'd put it in a picture, right? Here's 40 acres Snowflake, $12,500. It's pretty cheap. Owner will carry. Doesn't say where the land is. Visit website. Just looks like a basic square on the map to me. You know, so you could get this much land for a little bit cheaper than mine, but it doesn't have as much character. See, these ones are starting to get character. $13,900. Looks like there's a canyon on the side of it. 39 acres. This one has a little bit more trees. 13,900. It's wide open, and the prices start going up. Okay, here's some bush. So these are probably more like the kinds of bushes on my property. This is almost 41 acres for 14,100. They're writing all caps. That's hard to read. Um, yeah, so that looks like a good one. Looks like it's all flat. Looks like you can drive up to it. There's bush on the property. I think mine's going to have more views of mountains and canyons and more character to it. But if you want flat property, you want to have a whole bunch of room for your horses or something, this kind of property might be better for the same acreage. I just want to say that I think mine's got more character. And that's why I think that's what makes it the best deal. I'm asking $12,999, and we can keep cruising through properties from there, but the price keeps going up and up. So the other ones are just going to be more expensive. So to buy this property, it's on my website, ruralvacantland.com. I'll put a link down below to get to the website, and then there's a buy it now button on there. It's not working just yet, but I'll get it working before the video goes up. And you can click on that, and you can do you can put your contact information in there, the title that you want the property in, and yeah, put your title in there, information, contact information, all that stuff, credit card, debit card, and hit the button, and it's yours. You can start using it right away. I'll do the paperwork and get it in your name in short order. And feel free to call, ask questions, let me know if I can help. Feel free to take a look at it, see if it's the right property for you. I'll put GPS coordinates in there that should lead you to the property. The ones that are in there right now are kind of off to the side or off to one end of the property. I'll try to get some in there to the middle of the property. And yeah, let me know if that's your new land. Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time, see you soon.